Today I'm showing you how to make a mobile freestanding pegboard that you can roll around anywhere in your shop. I'm Brian DeLuca and this is Make or Build It, and today I'm showing you step by step how to make a mobile freestanding pegboard that you could use anywhere in your shop, and I'm going to show you all the materials you'll need. Here's the materials and tools you'll need for this build. I'll also link this in the description below. We're framing this out like a traditional wall, but we're going to have legs and feet on the bottom that are going to actually let us be able to move the pegboard around. So let's look at the measurements we need. So it's going to be 48 inches wide, and we're going to frame it out with the studs on 16s. That way we know our pegboard will fit perfectly. Now they're 32 inches high, so from top to bottom, we're going to be 32 inches. From the top of the foot to the top of the pegboard, it's 65 inches. On the inside from the floor to the bottom of the pegboard, it's 39 inches for clearance for the tool cabinet. We're using 2x4s for the feet, which are 1.5 inches, even though it's a 2x4. So the length of the foot is going to be 36 inches. I just want to give it a lot of stability. You could probably go 24, but because we're going to have heavy tools on here, I'm going with a 36-inch foot. The casters themselves are about 4¼ inches. Our piece that we're using to brace the pegboard to the footer is going to be 15-inch on the long side, 12 inches of height against the beam and against the footer. And those are the overall measurements of this project. I'll also link this diagram in the description below if you would like to download it. So I forgot my chop saw, so I'm going to bring the wood over to Gary's house. I'm just going to load it up in the truck and drive it on over there. It's just across the street. So we're going to frame up the pegboard. We're just laying out all our 2x4s, and we're going to mark the center pieces on 16 so we know our pegboards will fit correctly. And to screw everything in, we're using our number 10 2¼ screws. Now, once we get everything screwed together, we're just going to add our casters to the feet. We're going to measure about 1/2 inch from the edge and line up our caster and mark the holes. Then we're going to drill the holes. Once all our holes are drilled, we're going to use the 1/4 2-inch machine screws, washers, and nuts, and get everything completely assembled. Then we're going to attach our feet to the bottom of our pegboard. What I did is I actually flipped it over in order to line it up. Normally I would do this on a workbench, but unfortunately I don't have one. And remember, always make sure everything is level. So we're going to put our brace in, and we're going to add 2 screws, one in the foot and one in the beam of the pegboard, and that's going to give it a lot of stability. Once that's done, all we have left to do is attach our panels of our pegboard. Now let's see how our tool chest fits right under the pegboard for storage. Look at that, perfect. Let's get the pegboard set up with some shelving, some bins, and some hooks for our tools. And there you have it. And now this little work area is ready for our first project. If you're interested in building your own freestanding pegboard system, I will put a link in the description below and you could download the plans. For more on 3D printing, DIY, and maker projects, make sure you like and follow Make or Build It. And thank you, Gary, for letting me use your saws.